Here's a Christmas gift idea for you. How about a waterfowl?
The City of Spokane says it's willing to give you one or several and believes this new idea might put an end to the growing duck population at nearby parks. KXLY4's Karina Shagrin live at Riverfront Park tonight. And Karina, the city wants people to adopt the ducks down there.
They sure do, and there are lots of ducks down here. Unfortunately, you can't see them. We did have a huge flock behind us. They all kind of wandered towards City Hall. Of course, there are a lot of ducks at Cannon Hill Park, at Manito Park. The wild ones are not up for adoption, only the domesticated ducks that have likely been dropped off there. They can't fly, they're multiplying rapidly, and they're causing a lot of problems. When nature calls.
Well, we came to feed the ducks.
Kelsey Anguiano and her little girl Sophia respond.
Usually about once a week at least.
Their bag of food, though, has to grow as the duck population at Manito Park quickly multiplies.
There are a lot of ducks.
It's a big problem.
With so many ducks now at nearby ponds.
It's been up to, it seems like 300 or 400 ducks at a time.
Steve Nitolo with Spokane Parks and Rec is crying foul.
The issue is, there are a number of issues actually.
At Manito, drivers have to maneuver through the flock. The ground is covered in duck feces, and the water in the pond is incredibly dirty and now filled with algae.
It's kind of a health issue as far as there's a lot of kids out here playing, and kids don't always keep their hands off the ground.
In addition, Nitolo says he's concerned about disease, migratory patterns, and malnutrition. So he's trying to convince those that like the ducks to take one home.
If they'd like to take one home, they can.
Nitolo has now launched the Adopt a Duck program. He says if that doesn't control the population, then visitors will have to control their feeding habits.
There would never be this many ducks on a single pond if they weren't being concentrated here by a food source.
I think it's fun for the kids.
For little Sophia, that would be a tough habit to break.
That's what she looks forward to, you know, coming down and feeding the ducks.
And this is the only place she can do it, because her mom has no desire to take one home.
Having a 2-year-old, I think that's enough for me to handle.
And if you would like to take one home, though, give Steve Nitolo a call. He can be reached at 625-6692. Again, only the domestic ducks are up for adoption. And if you'd like to participate in this program, Steve says do not go to the parks and pick out a duck. He says the USDA has actually volunteered to safely pick up the ducks, and they'll drop it off at your home. Reporting live at Riverfront Park, Karina Shagrin, KXLY4.